As for Pakistan, its role has been a constant one in Al-Qaeda's story. From the inception of this group to its expanding terror activities, Pakistan has aided and abetted Al-Qaeda, even at the risk of upsetting the Americans. And now Pakistan-based terror groups are helping Al-Qaeda revive its operations. Here's a look at the rise and fall of Al-Qaeda, which pioneered the franchise model of terrorism and was a precursor to the Islamic State.
Al-Qaeda came into prominence in the late 1980s. The Sunni Islamist group was founded by Osama bin Laden and other Arabs to fight the Soviet-Afghan War. It drew sustenance from the U.S. spy agency, the CIA. The Americans helped raise an army of mujahideen to oust the communists from Afghanistan. And helping them was none other than Pakistan's spy agency, the ISI. But over the years, the Al-Qaeda exceeded the brief of its American masters. Its activities earned it the label of a terrorist group. It was banned by the United Nations, the United States, and other countries, including India. Its cadres were motivated to establish a caliphate. It practiced a strict Islamic law, or Sharia, and it believed in killing civilians in the name of jihad, or a holy war. After the Afghan war, Osama bin Laden traveled to Sudan. He left Sudan for Afghanistan in 1996, when the Taliban captured Kabul. The Taliban rule in Afghanistan provided Al-Qaeda a safe haven to carry out terror attacks worldwide. It bombed the United States embassies in Tanzania and Kenya in 1998. It was behind the USS Cole bombing in October 2000. The big one came in 2001, the 9/11 attacks, the biggest ever on American soil. Even after these strikes, the Taliban refused to turn Osama bin Laden over to the Americans. The attacks continued. The 2002 bombings in Bali, Indonesia, the July 2005 bombings of the London public transportation system, and the attempted bombing of a Detroit-bound Northwest Airlines flight in September 2009. Osama bin Laden remained on the run for 10 years. The United States finally tracked him down to Abbottabad, a garrison town near Pakistan's capital, Islamabad. He was killed on the 11th of May 2011. After Osama bin Laden's death, Ayman al-Zawahiri became the leader of Al-Qaeda. The group did not hold much sway, especially after the rise of the so-called Islamic State. Yet Al-Qaeda continues to operate through its affiliates, known as the franchise model, to carry out attacks where it can. Increasingly, the attacks claimed by Al-Qaeda were carried out by individuals, known as lone wolf attacks. Al-Qaeda may be on the retreat, but its ideology remains virulent. Bureau Report, WION. World is One.